All right, guys, so yesterday Virgil van Dijk came out, basically said he's fully committed to the club, and the comments over his future were taken out of context. He basically said, didn't he, he was non-committal about whether he would still be at Liverpool post-Klopp, if you like, saying that's a big question, I don't know. He was reminded that he had 18 months, I think, remaining on his contract, and I think he responded with, well done, you're good at maths, sort of thing. Basically because he said, I don't know, it's obvious that some some quarters of the media, some sections of the media, the tabloid media, the shysters on social media, they're gonna make it into a big deal. A headline could be, Virgil van Dijk could quit Liverpool, but equally Virgil van Dijk could stay at Liverpool. That's what they do. And I don't really understand why there's a big concern about his initial quotes in the first place. Like, it's common sense. Like, every player is going to be like, well, what's going to happen? The new manager, is he going to want me? I'm sure he's going to want Virgil van Dijk. But, you know what I mean? It was a big deal. I'm not really sure it's taken out of context. I mean, taken out of context is where someone says something and it's made to sound different. I don't think it was made to sound different. But maybe, maybe there are places that I haven't read where they were very dramatic. Virgil van Dijk threatens to quit Cop or something like that. I get it, but at the same time, we're not. I don't know, the people that usually watch my videos and usually participate in the members website, for example, are mature Reds. And people, when I say mature, I don't mean old fuckers like me. I mean like they're just like switched on. I think we have a really good following. Really, we don't have these numpties off social media and that. No, there's nothing wrong with social media, but the football community can be very toxic and very childish, and it's just, it is what it is. Social media, I'm never off Twitter. I love Twitter. It's my go-to, at Duncan Oldham. Fucking love it. But I don't engage in the football community stuff. I don't even think it references it on my profile. I don't even think there's anything on my profile. I just don't like that environment. But we do have liverpoolfootballclub.social. If you type that into your browser, we do have our own social network, which is on Mastodon, to do with football, which is a lot more sensible. Anyway, Van Dijk, came back and said, look, it is much taken out of context. To be 100% clear, I am fully committed to the club. I love the club. I love the fans. It is fully taken out of context. It's not about me. It's not about it is about us. Nothing has changed. 5 days ago, we weren't even speaking about my contract, so it's a bit silly. My full focus is on making sure this year is a very special year. It was obviously a big announcement the last couple of days. It's been a big shock to each one of us connected to the club. I have been feeling exactly what the fans have been feeling in that exact moment, but we mean business here. We want to crack on. We want to achieve the things that we dreamed of at the start of the season. We're in a good position, so let's give it our all. But like I said already in the start, don't get it twisted. I'm fully committed to the club and I love it. I love each and every second. I'm the captain and we are going to go for it all, and let's see how that goes. He is just a human being. He is a bit of a father for us and the squad. He has been that steady figure for so many years, and it's going to be strange not having him next season. But I do not want to speak too much about it because we are still in the mix of it, still focused on things we want to achieve. So in other words, leave me alone. Do you know what I mean? I get what he's saying. But on the other hand, these people are media savvy, right? Normally, I would be critical of something like this, of a captain. It's not what I want to hear my captain say, right? Because he could have replied at the time, could he, and said, the manager's leaving. I'm the captain of Liverpool Football Club. I'm focused on playing for Liverpool Football Club. Yeah, but are you going to be, I'm the captain, I'm focused on playing for Liverpool Football Club. That's all he had to say. So he's now, he's angry because his words are taken out of context or spun by the tabloids or whatever. But if he hadn't said those things, it would never have enabled them to do that. So don't say anything, then it can't get taken out of context. However, in defence of Virgil, what I will say is that I won't waste your time going to find the exact bit. But he said in there, didn't he? It came as a shock to us. So if we're upset and we're fed up and a bit snappy, I mean, maybe that day when you were at home and maybe your kids came home from school, or your mum or your dad said something to you, or your wife or your husband, your brother, you might have bit their head off. You sat there going, fucking hell, I'm watching this on Sky Sports News. What's going on? We shouldn't be watching that anyway. But what's going on? I can't believe Jurgen's leaving. Do you know what I mean? You bite the fucking head off, wouldn't you? You'd be like that. Do you know what sort of a day I've had? Jurgen's leaving Liverpool. Don't want to listen to your shit. So if you're the captain of Liverpool Football Club and you've got some journalists, sticking a fucking microphone in your face saying, well, are you going to be here? You've only got 18 months left. There's no wonder he went, oh, you're good at maths, aren't you? I don't know what I'm fucking doing. It's a perfectly normal thing for him to say. Normally, I would say, don't fucking say anything because what you say can be spun. Prime example. All he had to say at the time was, look, I play for Liverpool, I'm the captain. We're focused on, our season. That's it. Don't speak to these fucking journalists anyway. They're all a barrel of shite. Honestly. Fucking, I hate them, me. So normally I would be a little bit critical and say, well, you're my captain. I don't want to wear that shit. But I think that we have to give, consideration here. The players are upset as well. And I think Virgil's an absolute gentleman. Real good fucking salt of the earth guy. I can imagine, can't speak for him, but I can imagine him being like, fucking hell, I'm gutted. So, and then a journalist fucking pushing you for, are you gonna be here next year? You know what I mean? Like, fuck off. She should have told you to fuck off. Couldn't have taken that out of context, could he? Go on, fuck off. Thank you.